Meanwhile, the Jakarta provincial government is still working to provide the best treatment for victims and evacuees of the fire at the Plumpang Fuel Depot, South Rawa, Badak, North Jakarta, which occurred on Friday, March the 3rd, 2023.
This includes ensuring the condition of victims and evacuees to get their basic needs such as food and clothing. The aid distributed consists of food, clothing, and medicines. This assistance will continue to be sought to be distributed optimally and continuously. This is an effort by the regional government to ensure that victims and evacuees can meet their basic needs.
Meanwhile, according to data from Jakarta Disaster Mitigation Agency, until 6 a.m., the number of evacuees temporarily reached 371 people. As for the details, North Jakarta Red Cross Office has 71 evacuees. By that, total evacuee in RPTRA Rasela reaches 300 people.
And based on recent data from the Jakarta Provincial Health Office, up until 6 a.m. local time, the death toll had amounted to 17 people and 37 others were being treated in medical teams at hospitals.
And we will look at some graphic onto the details about how many evacuees and also how many victims are there. Here are actually what we got thus far. So in Cipto Mangunkusumo Hospital, there's one person, and in the Rumah Sakit Pusat Pertamina, 24 people. Pelabuhan Hospital, 2 people. Tugu Hospital, 1 person. Koja Hospital, 2 people. In Yarsi also 2. Firdaus Hospital, we have 1 person. And Pertamina Jaya Hospital, there are 2 people. And Pekerja Hospital, we have 2 currently. And the provincial government also provides 1,000 medicine packages and trauma healing assistance for children and continues to synergize with various parties to protect and ensure the safety of residents. So basically, this is not the first time this particular depot exploded.
Right.
We had the same disaster, or we had the same incident not too far ago.
Yes.
2009, correct me if I'm wrong there. 2009.
Okay.
And this seems to be, I don't know if you call it negligence or something like that, because in public, in social media mainly, circulating lots of assumptions and also lots of things being debatable of should there be a risk management before they build some residential area around the depot.
Right. Now, speaking of debates, the area, there's always going to be residential areas in busy parts of a major city or capital city. That's hard to avoid. However, there's supposed to be a certain buffer or distance between where residents, how far they can be to facilities such as these. And I can pretty much guess that it's not being kept because cities are just getting larger and larger. There's more and more dense areas,
and the
which forces people, forces people to kind of encroach on these borders. But as long as nothing's happening, there's no reason to enforce these. Correct.
Exactly.
And then something like this happens, and it raises this huge debate as to, well, how were they allowed to get that close to begin with, and who's in charge of protecting these people that live around these areas?
Exactly.
And again, I think there has to be, if this is going to now shine a spotlight on things like buffer zones from areas such as this, then they're going to have to review all of these sorts
everything.
of
So basically, the company itself, the Pertamina itself, the president told to get audited, and also the Jakarta's acting governor Heru Budi Hartono also stated that they want to tackle about this mitigation process. Will pay for their medical treatment, and for from the Pertamina itself, they will cover every expenses that the victims are facing. So
and also,
there is their part of responsibility, right?
And one of the concerns as well is the supply.
Yeah.
Because this particular depot usually supplied all over Jakarta, made the supply all over Jakarta, and also the capacity of the depot itself is almost 300,000 kiloliter. So can you imagine that? Would there be any any distraction in the supply?
No,
that
but
is
the
also
company,
one
yes,
concern.
but regarding to that, the company said the fuel supply for the Jakarta area remains secure as it
Thank
plans to divert supply from other terminals. So basically, this is stated by the Pertamina Chief Executive Officer Nika Widiawati. She apologized, like we already discussed, and we already showed the video for the fire, and said it would reflect internally to avoid similar incident from over occurring again. So speaking about the capacity, the fuel station has a capacity of over 300,000 kiloliters, according to the country's energy ministry. And if one is exploded, so basically there are another
supports.
Exactly.
I see. Wow, I don't even know what a kiloliter looks like. I can imagine
Yeah,
1,000 of it.
huge.
And it's very huge.
Exactly.